This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Welcome back. You're watching All About Ads on NDTV Profit. Now, India is among the top 3 consumers of digital media. So it was apt that adtech took place in a place like India. Have a look at snippets of what adtech was all about. Sumita Karir has this report.
Hi. कैप्टन अविनाश राठौर, एक सोल्जर की नजर कभी नीचे नहीं होनी चाहिए. कुछ सीखा नहीं?
तू रुक जरा.
This simple ad has captured not just the emotions involved in communicating, but also the changing language and medium of communication in recent times.
अब वीडियो कॉल्स करें कहीं से भी एयरटेल इंटरनेट 3G पर, दिल जो चाहे पास लाए.
Digital communication, whether through the cell phone or web, is now a reality across the world, and India is no exception despite bandwidth issues. That's why the added relevance of India hosting the AdTech Digital Media Conference, attended by industry stalwarts.
Word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing, but now that's exponentially increased because of the internet and because of social media.
In a keynote, Yahoo VP Alyssa Steele emphasized on the importance for clients to take on the new role of a digital publisher apart from being an advertiser. Dramatic changes in the communication industry as a whole and how it is changing from being informative to interactive. As a result, marketers need to devise new channels, understand the technologies, and accordingly train the workforce to create communication that's based on consumer insight and hence delivers. As India emerges as the third largest online market in the world with over 100 million consumers, it's clearly time to stop speculating about the merits and demerits of online engagement, especially as the industry in India recently crossed the 1,000 crore mark. The categories travel, finance and technology are proving to be goldmines, with each category drawing 40%, 72% and 28% research respectively. Among the various viral mediums, mobile, video and search ads were highlighted as the best way to target a consumer in a contextual manner. Moreover, over 500 million people use the mobile phone in India. So not just scope for integrating mobile apps into the medium, but the integration of technology in novel, innovative ways is going to be the new mantra for communicating.
What you see here is just a screen, but what you have behind it, which you don't see here, is actually a vending machine that is integrated with the screen. So what this offers to you is a very immersive buying experience where you buy Coca-Cola. Like for instance, look at that, and if you were to select a product to buy, I'm going to bring in Coca-Cola right now. What it gives for you is an entire real estate in which the brand is able to directly interact with the consumer at the point of sale. So it's possibly the best showcase that we have of an interactive consumer experience, which is highly immersive. What you don't see here is how we are able to actually buy it. And if this had the back end, you would be able to actually take a bottle of Coke and go away from here.
And let's not forget the impact that social media has had on the urban consumer. In a sphere where 50% of the population is under 30 and 78% change their decisions, social media is not just a fad. There is a new nation on the internet, which is social media, where we no longer search products, they find us via the new rich media. Facebook, which has over 25 million users in India, has ushered in a new revolution, where the web is not simply an information center, but a social lifestyle that engages via video, but is a platform for business, with more and more companies integrating their company website with the social media platform, even social causes. Example, organ donation happened on Facebook. Or let's take a look at some of the staggering numbers for brands on Facebook. Amex, by engaging online, registered 27% increase in volumes. Tata Indicom made close to 300,000 connections on Facebook. The difference between having a friend's name in a like affects the behavior in a profound way, according to research. Nike's Right the Future campaign launched before World Cup had 2.5 billion ad views, 6.4 million video plays, 3 million likes, 38% remembered having seen it, 52% knew it was Nike through friends. Pepsi India campaign, a like on Pepsi every 6 seconds.
सिर्फ 2 महीने का.
Aircel Save Our Tigers campaign ran ads on Facebook. 1 million saw as a result of sharing as a result of its viral nature.
भूखा प्यासा.
The medium allowed brand building through connections.
न जाने कब लौटेगी इसकी माँ. हर छोटी से छोटी कोशिश असर दिखाएगी.
The evangelization in the space has not happened in the right manner. We got a big supply-demand gap, and that's happening because people are not understanding what to do with the internet, right? So the guys who understood the medium, they've done a great job. Look at what finance as a category has done. It's done a phenomenal job of how they run businesses online. We've got classic case studies like ICICI. You can buy insurance today online. You can buy car insurances online. The convenience factor of a consumer is taken care of.
Panel discussions range from the much debated topic of deciding the right remuneration to deciding metrics and budgets for online spends.
Big brand advertising and FMCG advertising is clearly, to my mind, moving on to the world of big brand advertising on the interactive space because of the fundamental shift in consumer and human behavior.
Specific anger and frustration that you face in terms of convincing marketers to spend, not just digital, but just to spend?
I can see a laddering of frustration and anger. The highest frustration and anger is with the hyper-specialist digital agency, partly because the valuation is at stake and my ESOP is at stake, right? Next level of anger, slightly less, is with the media agency because they have to allocate budgets and they have to answer questions like you're asking, tough questions that how much is enough, how little is too little, how do you allocate? Some of them have budget allocators. Next lower level of anger is the creative agencies, partly because like somebody said, some of them are 50 plus and they're just counting their holidays, how many days more left and all that. Least amount of anger with the marketing people. Least amount. I think the chain needs to be reversed. My challenge to marketing people, do you understand your consumer? Do you understand the path to purchase they follow? Do you understand that beyond buying shampoo for themselves, they're also influencing somebody else's decision? When you understand influence, when you understand word of mouth, when you understand advocacy, I think budgets will start going towards media such as digital, which are infinitely more influential in creating advocacy, influence and word of mouth than some of the established media.
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.